Pride FC was taking over the UFC. The UFC was in the dark ages. Like Tim Sylvie was heavyweight champ. You had Crow Cop, heavyweight champ, light heavyweight champ. They had fucking opens where middleweights can fight heavyweights. It was just unbelievable in Pride. And behind the scenes, the Japanese mafia were fixing a lot of the fights, so, and you can use fucking steroids, which was fucking believable. And I got my shirt on, my t-shirt on backwards. I'll be right fucking back. What up? Here I am. You can do fucking steroids. It was just unbelievable, you know? And the big question is, I mean, a lot of fighters came over to the UFC and did fucking awesome. Rampage came over, knocked out Chuck Liddell, won the light heavyweight title. Wanderlei Silva had some Hall of Fame fights, unbelievable. Shogun became the light heavyweight champion. Nogueira, interim heavyweight champion. Nogueira and Frank Mir's role. I forget which UFC it was, but it was unbelievable, bro. That was like black belt jiu-jitsu at its finest. And Frank Mir broke his arm. Unbelievable. I think that's when my boy was training him for his striking, Jimmy Giff. So he trained Miocic Tate for UFC 200 to win her bantamweight championship at Madison Square Garden. My boy Giff used to box at the same gym he trained at the Muni back in the day in the neighborhood. Unbelievable trainer. Make your hands crazy. But Crow Cop came. It was crazy. His kicks. I felt like Crow Cop had a lot of trouble coming over to the octagon at first. Fucking Gonzaga from Springfield, Massachusetts, kicked him in the fucking head. That was legendary knockout, but I thought dude broke his leg, knocked him the fuck out. He's been knocked the fuck out. I think Pat Barry beat him up. Either Pat Barry knocked him out or Pat Barry got knocked out by him. I forget. But anyways, in Pride, Dana said he offered a deal to Fedor that he wouldn't have to fight the past three or 4 years. That much money to come to the UFC. He declined. I feel like he always goes where the easy work is. He said he don't like Dana because he's all about money, but it's like, what the fuck? This is the fight business. Either you want to make millions of dollars and fight the top competition, or you're afraid to lose. You ended up losing anyways to Dan Henderson, who was a UFC. He was a Pride guy, but he's a UFC guy. Knocked you the fuck out. Didn't Bigfoot too stomp your motherfucking ass out? Ryan Bader knocked your dick loose. What's his name? Meathead knocked your fucking dick in the dirt. Matt Mitrione knocked your balls in the fucking spaghetti. You're not in my top 5. I'm sorry, bro. Top 10 maybe, but you're not in my top 5 heavyweights of all time. And who else came over and did great? Brock Lesnar beat the dog shit out of Pat Herring. He was awesome in Pride. Keith Herring, the wild horse Keith Herring. He was a fucking brawler in Pride. Came over to the UFC. Brock Lesnar tapped his ass. Those fucking lunch boxes he calls hands. Brock Lesnar tapped his ass in public. Fact. Dude was doing the Dougie, waxing that ass in public. Doing the Dougie in the middle of the octagon. Word up. Keith Herman didn't do shit. Talking Harry Goldman came over. Didn't do shit. Fucking, a couple guys came over and did great. Some Brazilians. Like I said, they won. Rampage won the light heavyweight title. Shogun won the light heavyweight title. It was weird. After Chuck Liddell lost it, it was like guys would win it and keep it for a short period of time because the light heavyweight division was. Because John Jones was before John Jones. John Jones came up and shook up everything. It wasn't supposed to be like that. He took 2 fights in 2. He took 2 fights in 2 weeks. He won that fight against Ryan Bader, and Dana said, "You want to fight for the light heavyweight championship next week?" Yeah, against Shogun, Mauricio Shogun Hua. Motherfucking right. He went in there and waxed that ass. He fucked him up, bro. He put a beating on him. The way he won the belt the proper way. John Jones showed him no mercy at all, bro. John Jones with those knees and the fucking elbows. Oh my God. Fucking raped him in public. No one did shit. And John Jones would still be champion today if he didn't fuck up. He's the best fighter I ever seen in my life. Conor McGregor is there too. Conor McGregor was untouchable at featherweight. I don't care what no one says. He just came up and he had balls. He knew what drew money. Came up. He got to get a trilogy with Nick Diaz. I know I did a video on some other shit. I was just bored, but we got to get that third one. I think Nate would take it, though, to be honest with you. I think Nate Diaz would take that trilogy fight. Or maybe Conor can fight fucking Nick. Damn, no more Diaz brothers, and no more Nate Diaz in the UFC. I guarantee you it was because they didn't help Nick with that 75 grand from the last that bullshit ass suspension for marijuana 5 years ago. Nick Diaz lost his fucking prime. That's a shame, man. That's you don't do the type of fighter he was. You don't do that. That's a fucking shame, man. Nick Diaz is fucking prime right down the fucking shithole because of some weed. Soon, even when they made it legal, they still wouldn't let him fight. Like, so I can see why you kind of threw that fight and didn't take it serious. Hopefully, we see a different Nick Diaz. Who he fights, who knows? Who knows? You really can't put him in the rankings. He's one of those fighters that are like, he's like a Conor McGregor now. You know what I mean? He draws money. He's like the Andre the Giant to WWF back in the day. They ain't around all the time, and just one night on a stacked pay-per-view, boom, drop their name, millions of dollars comes in. Nick Diaz is what Nate Connor fucking came in and established his shit. Not for nothing, Stipe Miocic, you need to start speaking up for your fucking career. Can I be your manager, please? There's no reason why you shouldn't be in talks for that heavyweight title fight. You're being too quiet. You just lost it. You should be over that next whoever wins, I'm fighting. That's how you should be. Whoever wins that fight, I'm fighting. Even though I should be fighting. That's how you should be. I don't know what the fuck's going on with you. I know you don't give a shit. I know that you're a real dude, you know, but it's like, it aggravates me when you're not in talks. This guy only had a couple fights. Like, you just lost it. You beat Francis Ngannou in my city. You showed how to beat him. You made the blueprint on how to beat Francis Ngannou. Get up and start arguing for your position. Say you want the winner of that fucking fight between Nganuo and the other guy, whatever, I forget his fucking name. This is Billy Nez. I'm off this, Square Off TV. From the octagon to the streets. You got beef